You can tell by the sunlight coming in through the window what a beautiful day it is today. And before my work day gets started, I'm going to fix what will be several or more meals for me. I like the the chicken thighs, so I'm going to cook a lot of them. And of course, you want to wash them. And I'm going to divide these like so. Be very careful. I hate it when I cut myself, so. Get these ready. And I'm going to let them cook so that when lunchtime comes, I will have a fine meal for myself. I love these things. These have changed my life because I use aluminum foil when I'm baking, and these have made things so easy, the Reynolds things, because they just pop up, which is great. So I'm going to lay these pieces in here like so. Lengthwise. I hope you're going to have a great day. This is going to make my day and my whole week a lot easier. What did I do with my knife? Disappeared. There we go. And I like to leave that fat on there because it makes it juicier. Don't want a whole lot. And if the skin were on it, I would wrap the skin around the top so it would be kind of crusty there. Ta-da. And one more. Kind of squeeze them out a little bit. Almost set. You know, I consider myself a reluctant cook. I love to do it and I love it to taste good, but I want to make my time in the kitchen count so that I can be doing other things. Let's see if this will fit in here. Yep. Okay, so done that. Now here's the trick. When I was a new bride, which was decades ago, and before divorce, I learned about the Lipton's chicken soup stuff, and boy, have I used it throughout my life. So, gonna sprinkle that on, and of course you can use other things. You could use bouillon, kind of the granulated bouillon, not the cubes, of course. That wouldn't work very well. But all sorts of seasonings. Whatever you have in the house will work great. I just have this and like the flavor. Okay, so taking care of that. And then I'm going to put just a little dab of butter on each one. Not very much, because it'll make its own liquid. Because I'm going to put one of my Reynolds wrappers on top to seal in all that good juicy moisture. Yep. Almost done. Whoopsie. Want it on the top so it'll drip down. So now I'm ready to go. I'm going to put a wrapper on the top and let it cook and show you what it looks like in a bit. I have these all wrapped up like little presents that I will give myself all week long when I can just either get one of these that I've frozen out of the freezer and thaw it out and have it for dinner, or eat, one tonight. You may have wondered why I put the chicken in 3 of these small things instead of one larger Pyrex oven type dish. And that is because I had this great idea one day that I would put aluminum foil on the bottom part of my oven underneath the element. And what happened is that that wonderful aluminum foil did such a good job reflecting heat that it burned out the element. So for right now, I cook all my meals in here. Now, this poses a little bit of a problem for me to tell you exactly how long to cook these. In this, with this much in it, I'm probably cooking 40 to 45 minutes on 350. So you maybe you'll have less time in a real oven, but I figure 45 minutes because it's all covered anyway, and the juices will stay in. And if I want to brown them, then I will just take them out and let them brown a bit before I put them on a plate. So that's the deal. Gonna start cooking. So I forgot about the chicken and I had gotten busy. So actually this cooked about 50 minutes and I've taken them, two of them anyway, out of my little oven. And I have spooned some of the juices, you know, up over the top. And I'm going to put them back in and let them brown just a teeny bit for maybe about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. And then they'll be ready to eat or wrap into freezer bags and freeze for another meal another time. Now, life is full of flaws, and we just go on about our business. Now, my flaw for this meal is that I let my avocados sit too long, so they're not pretty and green and in little chunks. But pretend like this is beautiful green chunks of avocado. Let me tell you, it really tastes good. So I added some olive oil, probably 3 tablespoons of olive oil to 2 of the avocados, and I put feta cheese in, which is yummy, and I cut up a whole pretty large tomato, and oh, I love this stuff. I added the Cavender's Greek seasoning to taste. Cavender's, there you go, and salt and pepper. And I have already had a little nibble to see if it was good, and it is. So I have my baked chicken, and I have some wheat crackers, and I am ready for a delicious sit-down meal. Wish you could be here, except for the except for the look of the avocados. Bye.